All rise. The CoastLife Circuit Court is now in session. The semi-occasionally honorable Judge Charlie presiding. Please be seated and come to order. Court is now in session.
Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. No, keep it going. I'm just kidding, Kind. All right, Bailiff Rizzo, what do we have this week?
Well, your judginess, we might have an issue, actually. It seems like this week your mom and your aunt have both written in. How do you want to proceed?
You know, I'm pretty sure, yet nay, I know this is a conflict of interest, and I know what we have to do to solve this problem. All rise again. The CoastLife Circuit Court now back in session. The always honorable and honest Judge Leah presiding. Please be seated. Come to order. Court is back in session.
We love you, Leah. You're the best.
Yes, I know. This courtroom just got a whole lot cuter. Love what you've done with the hair, Cichitas. But anyway, let's get to the matter at hand. Shall we, Bailiff Charlie?
I feel cold and less important without my robe, but we'll continue. My Aunt Shelley writes in, my sister gets so mad at me because I like to back into a parking spot or pull straight through if I can. I drive a truck and I feel like I can see what's going on around me when I first pull into a parking lot. Also, because my vehicle is large, it's a lot easier to back in than to pull in. Lastly, I feel like it's safer because when I leave, I can see better pulling out so I won't accidentally run into someone or something. Now, in rebuttal, Terry Cichitas, doesn't feel right to say that, Mom said, I have a pet peeve with people that think they need to back their cars into crowded parking lots. Are they planning to rob a bank and need a quick getaway? It seems to me that it takes more precision to back into a parking spot than to just pull in front first. I've seen people make a couple of attempts before. This tends to take more time and holds up other cars in the parking lot. Judge Leah, what say you?
Well, I gotta say, as a fellow woman who also drives a large vehicle that is sometimes hard to see when you're parking, I do appreciate a pull-through spot or backing in. However, to Mama Cichitas' point, when a parking lot is crowded, you do take up a lot of another person's time, especially if it takes more than one attempt to back into the parking spot. But also, back to Shelley's point, the quick getaway angle that Mama Cichitas was making, I think it's less of a bank robber attitude and more of just I'm navigating a parking lot, I gotta be safe. It's easier to get out of a parking spot if somebody tries to stop me if I'm already facing out. So I do think it's more of get away from a potentially dangerous situation, not get away because you just robbed a bank. So I don't know, if somebody feels safer backing in or a pull-through spot, I hate to disappoint Charlie's mom on this one, but I think I'm gonna side with Aunt Shelley. You're not wrong for backing a large vehicle into a parking space, but maybe pick slightly farther parking spots. Here's what the sentence is. Use your turn signal if you're gonna go past a spot to back in, and maybe park a little bit farther away if the parking lot is super crowded.
If you feel you've been wronged, if you know you're right, if you need somebody to adjudicate your fight with friend, family, or foe, send your disagreement to Judge Charlie via team@coastlife.com. All names will be kept the same for maximum embarrassment.
Judge Leah's ruling may be final, but that doesn't mean you think she's right. Take it to our poll at coastlife.com and cast your vote.